So hey, what's happening everybody? You can see we have the car pulled, we got it backed in here now. So we're going to start working on this quarter panel because I'm pretty tired of looking at it. And I just want to get this rust taken care of. So we got to pull the bumper, yank the marker light, pull that drill the pop rivets out and get that big old hunk of iron on the side of it off, and pull the chrome strip off the bottom and see what we're dealing with. Pull the wheel off and go from there. We got to see how much we're not sure what's all underneath this plate down here, what happened to the car. One was wondering if it went into a ditch because of the way the front end was messed up on it. If you go back a few years, you can see I fixed the front fender on this thing. So that's the plan for now. We might try and get to the driver's door here because down in the corners we got some bubbling coming out on the front and the rear corner. It's not real bad. The actual frame of the doors it's in real good shape. It's just the outer skin's got a little bit of rust on it. So we want to look at that while we're at it. I don't know I'm going to do anything with this side because this side is just full of freaking putty because it got sideswiped back in the day. And there's like a ½ inch of God knows what in here. So I'm going to start getting the bumper off and I'll bring you back. Well, here we are, we're back. We got the bumper back off the car. And we got the big old hunk of steel off, and this is what we're looking at. No Jimmy Hoffa, no pound of weed, no dead squirrels, just a great big gaping hole. So next step is I got to drag the quarter panel and the I have an outer wheel well I bought for it, because the inner wheel wells are good, and I gotta drag that down and see how much we actually have here to work with, because I don't remember how far that quarter, it's only a quarter skin, and I don't remember how far it goes over, because if it goes over to here and tucks in behind, we'll be good. So I'm not planning on replacing the whole quarter skin, but I'm not sure how we're going to attack some of this, because this thing got rear-ended after it got glommed on the side. It got run into in the back. So this is all bent up. That's bent up in here. The other side's the same way. It's all bent up over here too. This side's a mess. This side's just all freaking putty. As you can see, this stuff's really thick right there. But it got, this was done and then it got hit again in the rear. You can see down here, and you can see that this is kind of skewed. I don't know if that's from the actual accident the first time around or what. So right now I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this quarter panel here. First things first, let's fix this side, and then we'll figure the other side out. So if need be, I'll only do this side this year, and we'll worry about the rest of it another time, because this side actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks like Bondo, which it pretty much is, but at least it doesn't have any gaping holes, and it's fairly structurally solid. The wheel wells aren't all laid out on this one. This side is actually better than the other side, which kind of surprises me. The wheel well on this side is actually, the outer one's really, it's fairly decent shape. So is the trunk drop off. This side's a mess. I don't know, it's just weird. Kind of surprised it's that rotted, because the rest of the car isn't bad. I mean, that's the trunk floor. And yeah, the trunk floor is solid. And so is the floor. I mean, except for one spot where we had to patch in the toe board and a section of floor up front, but that's it. Weird. This car rusts in strange places. So that's probably going to be it for tonight. Can't really go much further. I guess tomorrow I'll come out and do a little bit more. Need to get that trim off the bottom because we got to see how much metal we actually have down in this area here. This looks like a great big pile of freaking plastic all up in here. So we got to see what the heck's going on there. And then get everything down and make a game plan on how we're going to do this. As you can see right into the trunk. So we got to get that outer wheel well down and see what the story is. See what we got to do. I was just going to splice in the outer wheel well. I wasn't going to replace the whole thing. So I don't know. We'll see. We might end up putting a full quarter skin on this thing and just replacing the whole wheel well. I'd rather not do that because there's nothing wrong with the rest of it. But I don't know. We shall see. We'll get the metal down that I got and we'll make a game plan and we'll go from there. And figure out what we're going to do. So, one thing at a time. So, alright. That'll be it for now.